News 46 is brought to you in part by...
Are you looking for a realtor with integrity who knows Pahrump? Susan Strain of Realty Executives is your hometown realtor. The time to take advantage of today's market is now. Susan Strain is an expert in land, homes, commercial, foreclosures, buying and selling in and around our town of Pahrump. Contact Susan Strain for all your real estate needs. 775-513-6260. Email susan@pahrump.net, or you can visit her website for listing information on properties for sale. www.pahrump.nvrealestate.net.
It's going very well. Right now we've got it all landscaped down to where we want it. All the roots of the trees are now covered with ground. There will be a bentonite grout that's going to be coming from Amargosa Valley that will line the pond, and then a thin lower of Shot Creek will go on top of that.
And there's going to be a waterfall, from what I understand?
Yes, it'll be on the east side of the pond, and that's going to help us keep the water moving so it keeps itself clean. Well, we have this, it looks like a 4-inch piece of pipe, and that will be for risers so that we can sprinkle water in there to keep the water moving on this end of the pond. One of the things that we're going to have to stay away from is bringing turtles and your aquarium pets down here and putting in the pond. That's what was causing the deterioration of the banks, is the turtles were burrowing in there and laying their eggs, and then when the wind was pushing the water in, the banks were coming down, and the bank just was going down. So actually this pond, this little island here was probably 4 feet bigger than it is today, but that was because the banks were just falling in. So, and we've now we took a lot of the pond out. It's less than it was in the beginning, so it still have the same effect, but it's just not going to take as much water.
Once again, a word to local residents: do not bring your turtles down here and dump them off, nor feed the waterfowl.
Yeah, that's going to go a long ways for this lasting for many years to come. I think in the next 30 days it'll be completed. We're not rushing him. We want it done right. We don't want a leak in the bottom of it so that contaminated water is going into the groundwater. You're going to know that once we put water in here, those ducks will be back. And and when they're in the water, they make a waste, and that becomes bad for the groundwater system.
So no doubt there'll be, I guess, an attempt to kind of control the duck population here.
Well, we're hoping that people won't feed the ducks. That's a problem. When the ducks are here for a short period of time for the winter months, and they're getting fed 7 times a day, they're not going to go to Mexico. They're going to stay right here. And then when it comes spring, they're looking at, why should I fly back to Canada when I'm getting fed 7 times a day right here at the pond? So, yeah, as long as you feed them, they're not going to go anywhere.